All right, this video here is going to be for how to make something like this. It's not going to be perfect. It's not going to be exactly like that. It's going to be kind of like that. All right, so I already have Google Slides open. If you don't, open up a new tab, open up Google Slides, find it, open it, get there, open up a blank one, delete that. What's it say? Click to hit title and click to hit subtitle, get that off of there. Make sure it's blank. Then we're going to hop right in here and go to these shapes. On the shapes, we're going to go and find, let's go get a circle. Circles are always good. Is there a heart in here? Let's see if there's a heart. There's a heart, maybe. There is a heart in here, but let's go stick with circle. I'm going to grab the circle. I'm going to make it not even a perfect circle. Bam. I'm going to cut and paste that. So while it's selected, I know it's selected because it has that blue box around it. I'm going to say hold the control. Remember that controls on your keyboard. It says CTRL. Hold control. Tap the letter C. Then let go. Then hold control and tap the letter V. Then I get 2. So that's going to be, I hope you can see, that's the, I got like stuff in my throat. This is going to be the, I can't think of right to left. This is going to be the left side. This is going to be the center. And then I'm going to make the right side. All right. So let's get that right side on there. So I'm going to do it again. Actually, I don't. I just need to hit Control V because I already did Control C earlier. And I'm going to put this one here. And because it's on top, this is going to be a little bit new. I need it to be underneath. So see how that one's on top? I need it to be underneath. So I'm going to click on it. If you don't already have it clicked, or if you already have it clicked, you don't have to click on it. I want to make sure it was selected. I know it's selected because it has the blue box around it. Then I'm going to find that control button again. That was CTRL. Hold that control and then look for the arrows on my keyboard. And I'm looking for the down arrow and click down. Then it goes behind. Now it's starting to look like a pumpkin. I mean, if I want to adjust it some, you can. That's up to you. But I'm going to leave mine like that. Let's change the colors on it. So let's make it orange. Let's look for orange. Is that good enough orange? I think that's going to be a good enough orange because I'm trying to be quick. And I'm going to select these two together. And that's going to be my orange. I want the border colors on these. So I'm holding the control button and then clicking. I want the border color. The border color is the pencil. I'm going to make it black. Maybe make it a tad bit thicker. That looks like a pumpkin. To me, you might not think so, but I think it does. All right. You see how I clicked and then I'm going to drag over. That gets everything selected. And then I'm going to make this a little bit bigger. Just a smidgen. I think I'm going to run out of time here, but hopefully not. Got to hurry up. Run out of time is me getting to my next class. All right, so we have that bigger. So now we need to make the stem. Let's look back up here in shapes. Let's see what we got. What can we do to make the stem in these shapes? Oh, I see one. We can do this wavy thing. So I'm going to do, what is that called? That's called flow chart punch tape. Whatever. Click on that. Then I'm going to make it. Let's see what it looks like. Let's make it. I'm going to stretch it. So yeah. I'm going to stretch it. You don't have to stretch it, but I stretched mine. Then I'm going to go in this little circle. There's a circle dot at the top of the blue box that goes around it. See how my cursor changed towards a plus sign? I'm going to click there, and then I'm going to drag it around. Drag it around until it's the way I want it. Maybe I want it a little slanted. Yeah, slanted is good. Change the color on there to a green. I want a dark green or like a nasty looking green because it's going to be the stem. Change the border color. There you go. Y'all can see where I'm going with that. Y'all can see that. I'm gonna move it down some. And then while I have it in place, you can obviously see that it's in front. I don't want it in front. So I'm gonna click on it. I know it's clicked or selected because it has this blue box around it. Then I'm going to find that control button again. That's CTRL. Hold that and then hit down. Bam. If it doesn't go down the first time, that's okay. You might have to hit control down a couple of times. Then it goes down there. And because it looks really narrow, I'm going to stretch it out. Let's get it stretched a bit. That looks good enough. That looks punkin' enough. All right, so let's get some facial features on my dude here. And actually, let's go. Before I even do that, I'm gonna come over here. Remember that this was a stage. I'm gonna come over to the preview section, and I'm gonna duplicate, so that way I have two. So that way I don't have to make another one after I'm done this one. I'm already one step ahead. All right, so let's go back into shapes. Bam! I'm looking for triangles for the eyes. Bam! I found them. And then I'm gonna put my triangle on. Yeah. Bam. That's the wrong color though. Bam. Change it black. Bam. Put the border black. Bam. So that's one eye. And I'm gonna make two. So I'm gonna select it and say Control C, and then Control V. Now I got two and they're exact same thing. The hardest thing is to keep them lined up. So I'm gonna put it. See how I put it where I know this is the first one and I know this is the second one, but I know that they are on the same like line. I want to, because obviously it's the eye, so I have to move it towards the right. So again, let me say that again. I just want to make sure I'm clear. You can tell this is one triangle and this is the other triangle, but they're on the same line per se. I don't have a better word right now. The same line going from right to left. So I did that. Clicked on the second one. I know it's selected because it has that blue around it. Then, tricky part, I'm gonna hold the shift button. Then I can click and hold it and it won't move up and down and it can move left and right. And I have to line it up the same. Bam. So how do I know it's lined up the same? It's probably not perfect, but if I look at the corner of this triangle here, it lines up with this line. If I look at the corner of this one, the opposite side, it doesn't do a very good job, but it lines up some. So if I want to be perfect, maybe I come in some. That's a little bit better. All right, so I got my eyes on there. Now he needs a nose and a mouth. So usually the nose is a triangle again. So let's get a triangle. I'm gonna flip it. Actually, I'm gonna leave it the same way. I'm just gonna make it smaller. Bam. Bam Bam Bigelow. Got the triangle for the nose. Change this stuff up here. Bam, bam, bam. Keep saying bam all day. And let's keep this quick. And let's see if I got something in here. No, there definitely isn't anything in here. No, sir, there isn't. All right, so let's go to line. Don't click on line. Click on the little arrow pointing down next to line. Bam. Then we're going to go to polyline. This one right here. Bam. And I don't know if you've worked on the other project that I had on there that used this, but I'm gonna show you how to use it real quick. So I'm gonna use this blank space over here. So the polyline basically lets you click and like click multiple times and make the shape that you want. So what does that mean? So I can click, right? So I clicked and then it's got this little blue line that follows my cursor now. And then I can click again and then it makes another blue line, click, click, click. So it's any shape I want, click, 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 clickety clack, click. But how does it make the shape? It makes the shape when you connect it to where you started. So I started right here. So when I go back to where I started and then click, then it makes a shape. You know it's a shape because it fills in. It makes a fill color. It usually turns into that gray. That's the like default color. What is the problems with this thing? The problems with the polyline, one is if I click, 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 but then I forget and I just double click in one space and I don't connect it where I started, it just stops. It stops and it's just a line and you have to start over. That's the most annoying part. What else can happen? Let's say I want to be really detailed. I want to make something really cool and I want to make it really detailed. So I'm going to click, but like it's a really small piece and I have to keep it together and I have to keep the line really close together where the points, I should say, the points where I'm clicking are very close together because I'm trying to be very detailed. But then it does the same thing. That's the problem. So it's a good tool, but you have to remember that when you click, you have to move far enough away from where you last clicked. That's just what it is going to be. We can't change it. We can't do anything else about it. We can't stop it. You can't stop it and then start again. You have to do whatever you're doing with this all at once. And if you mess up at any point, you just have to start over and do it again and make sure you don't make the same mistake. That's the only way. But if you get it right, it's a good tool. So let's click on that poly tool and let's make the mouth. So mouth, I usually think of like stairs. I'm gonna start over here. So I think of stairs because stairs are kind of like, you know, up, down. I don't know. You don't have to think of stairs. You can think of like like a castle top. I don't know if that helps. I know like in like Super Mario Brothers, it has like the castle or like the bricks and they're squares. That's what I think of when I say a castle top. You might not think that, but that's okay. So I got the top part of his mouth. I'm gonna bring in my line. And I'm just clicking every time I need to change direction. Oh, and this is exactly what I mean. So I wanted to make the mouth close right there. I messed up. Happens. I mess up. You might mess up. The best people in the world mess up. But you know what? I'm gonna do it again. Let's go. Let's get it done here. Bam, 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 bam. Come on. Bam. Click, click it. Bam. 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 All right. Second half here. We're in the second half, not the first half. Bam. Bam. Make sure I'm moving. I don't want to mess up again. Ooh, bam. That was a close one. Bam. I almost messed up there. Bam. 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 Let's finish. All right. That's not a perfect mouth, but that's better than having to start over. Turn it black. Bam. Turn the border color. Transparent. Bam. That's a pumpkin. All right. Let me go to this next one. Bam. I'm gonna cut and paste. No, I'm gonna duplicate this one. If I didn't say that earlier, 2-finger tap. Bam. Look for duplicate. Bam. Then I'm gonna change the color. Yeah, change the color. Bam. That's that circle right there, right? Yeah. Hold control. Bam. Get the second one. Bam. Get the third one. Bam. Get the color. I'm gonna just make it a different orange color. Bam. Different orange color. Lead a stem the same. Lead a stem the same. Then let's put a face on it. Let's put a face on it. This time I'm gonna do, let's do circle eyes. Circle eyes. Circle eyes. Put the circles on his eyes. Bang. Bang. Color. Bang. So that's a circle eye. What happened before we cut and paste? Let's cut and paste this one. Find control. Hit it. Hold it. Hit the letter C. After you do that, find control, hit the letter V. Boom, I got 2. Try to line them up. Yeah, like that. Then if you didn't understand how to do that hold shift thing, you can go and get the arrows on your keyboard and just hit the arrows over. That's an easy way to do it too. Just hitting the button a whole bunch of times. It's not going that far, so it doesn't matter. Bam, got circle eyes. You want them to have circle nose too? Let's make them have a circle nose too. Matter of fact, I'm gonna give him an oval nose. He's got that oval team. Ovaltine nose. Bam. Bam. That's the nose. That's the nose. What we're gonna do for his mouth? I'll make the mouth. I'll make the mouth out of circles this time too, because I'm being creative. Watch this. Watch this mouth. I'm gonna do a big long circle. Bam, I know somebody already is hating on that. They're like, what is that mouth doing? Nah-uh. Nah-uh. That's not gonna stay like that though. Watch. Somebody's like, what is he doing on there? Then I'm gonna get these. Told you I'll make it all out of circles. Bam. Hold up, gotta change the color. Bam. 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 Yeah, somebody might already know what I'm about to do. That's all right. There's still somebody like, what is that? Control C, Control V. Control V. Control V. Yeah, look at my pumpkin. He's got that stitch, that stitched up mouth. Yeah. And I'm using the arrow on the keyboard to move these over fast. And I'm not really lining them up perfect. I'm just making sure it's like the middle. I'm trying to point my finger at the screen. That's not going to work. But these middle boxes that are on here, the middle blue boxes, are just lining up with the black line that I have for the mouth. And that's all I'm making sure of. Like, I'm not making it accurate, not super. All right, bang. Hold on, this is a little bit off here somewhere. See how close these are, and that, I'm gonna leave it like that. All right, so I have the eye. So now that his eyes are kind of like plain, I'm gonna go back up here, and since I'm doing it all circle, I'm gonna go. Sarah, I think you're early, right? I think it's 9:30, not 8:30. If you're on there, Sarah, just be quiet because I'm making a video. That's a student trying to get on here. I'm gonna do his eye. No, I can't do his eye. I'm gonna do it in a circle anyway. Bam, bam, bam. That didn't really do anything. It's okay though. I'm gonna leave it like that. There we go. Oh, I still can't find it again. There we go. Control C, Control V. There you go. Now he has like, he's got slices on his eyes. I kind of like that. Good. Let's do that again. And get both of them. I'll hold Control, select both of them. Then I'm gonna Control C, Control V. Make some again. I'm gonna just put them on this eye. Bam. So now I got that one. Go to this one. I'm gonna duplicate it before I even go any further. Duplicate. So then I'm gonna make another one. Boom. Let's make this one. Make this one. I'm still sticking to orange, but let me get something. There you go. That's a little bit different. So I did triangles. I did circles. What else? I can do this shape. I've seen this before. Bam. Switch up. Color. Bam. Let's get the other eye. Bam. But this time, let's switch his nose up. And let's give him a square nose. Bam. And this time, I'm going to do his mouth square too, but then I'm going to put different things on it. So let's do. Boom. Right? So that looks super simple. Let's not keep it super simple. Here we go. Color, I'm supposed to be going to black, border, transparent. All right, now it's starting to look pretty good. It's gonna be a bulldog looking, what is the thing called again? Pumpkin. All right, let's do something for his nose. Let's not keep his nose plain either. Bam. Change the color. Bam. 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 All right, let's do something for his eyes so he's not plain there either. We'll give him some eyebrows. Border color, bam. All right, I'm gonna leave it like that. I'm gonna leave these all like this. This one I don't need. And then I'm gonna go back to the ones that I made and I'm going to duplicate each one so that way they're on the screen a little bit longer and it doesn't flip too fast. So duplicates, click on that one, duplicates, and click on this one and duplicate. I said duplicate. All right, so that's my pumpkins. Let's name this one Pump Gum. How about that? Pump Gum. Then we're going to put this in Tall Tweets, open up a new tab, make sure on Google, type in Tall Tweets. You can put the S, you don't need the S, it's up to you. Hit that, make sure it comes to this website that's purple. Go down here to the dark purple, and it should say select presentation. Click on that. There's my file right here. Hit select. It's got to load. Then you say 0.1 on slide duration. That's the second line. Then you're going to say create GIF. And there you go. Switching the faces up. Let's make that bigger. All right, that looks pretty good. And does it look like the one I said it was going to be? Let's see. Pretty much. I think they have this 1, 2. I think they have more faces than mine. So that's okay. That's all right though. They beat me on that, but I got mine. It's a little bit different. Then you would go and say save. It's going to go to your computer. When mine saves, eventually it's going to start saving at some point today. There it is. Mine is download 61. Yours should be download 1, 2, or 3 at this point. And then once you have that download GIF, you're going to save that on to Google Classroom under second or third, whichever animation this is for you. And that is it for this video. If you got questions, let me know. Just don't sit there not knowing.